You've met with very successful people. You've been to A-Fest. You've met with millionaires and billionaires, and yeah, probably the people who are watching this video, they are not doing that. Probably they're working somewhere 9 to 5. Probably they're a student right now. Probably this person wants to travel the world, wants to start online business, want to get into cryptocurrencies, whatever it is.
Crypto.
But they're not taking the first step. What would you advise to somebody who actually wants to experience a little bit of this kind of lifestyle?
Well, first of all, there are many things we could talk about. Don't make it too long. I'm aware of the time of the interview, but first of all, you gotta define your definition of success, right? Because in today's world, everyone is like, oh, how to be successful, 5 tips for being successful. What the hell does it mean to be successful? And it means different things for different people, right? I mean, for you, you know, right? You want to travel the world, you want to have the freedom, you want to meet the right people, you want to enjoy your life. For me, I love my freedom. I love to experience as much as possible. I love to learn new things. If I can go to Cuba and learn salsa for a month, I'm gonna say yes to it. I'm gonna do it. And I may miss out on a great opportunity to make money in the meantime, but I don't care because it's not just about money for me. But I know people who have different dreams, right? They want to build multi-million-dollar companies and not have 5 of them, but 50 of them. I know people who legitimately want to be billionaires. That's their dream. They want to have that. Okay, cool. So you got to define what success means to you first, right? And you got to define your ideal future life. I mean, how can you get anywhere if you don't know where you want to get, right? I mean, my favorite example, I think Jim Rohn used to talk about it, like if you don't know where you want to be, you're like a yacht without a sail, right? The wind can't be strong, you have opportunities around, you have no idea where you're going. Like, how can you embrace those opportunities if you don't know where you want to be? So the first step is to define where you want to be and what success means to you, right? Once you have that, then instead of reinventing the wheel and trying to go to a kitchen, if you are not a good cook, you know, imagine you buy a bunch of ingredients and you say to yourself, you know, screw it, let me just try something. You put a bunch of things into a pot and you hope for the best. Well, maybe you'll be lucky, but you know, 99 out of 100 times you won't be lucky, and you know, people will never come back to your house. So instead of doing that, you want to get the right recipe. And recipe can be, for example, the right book written by someone who accomplished whatever it is that you want. But you can take it a step further, and instead of simply following a recipe, find a guy or a gal who has written that fucking recipe, right? So find someone who already accomplished what it is that you want to accomplish, right?
Find a mentor.
And I know you've been doing this for a long time. I mean, you trained with the world champion of breakdancing, kickboxing.
Champion of kickboxing.
I mean, now you're gonna meet Ilya, because I'm gonna introduce you to Ilya as well, another friend who is world champ. So you follow that, right? And thanks to that, instead of just trying to learn by making your own mistakes, of course you make your own mistakes, but you accelerate your progress by learning from other people's mistakes. You have a blueprint from them. So get a recipe, figure out what you want, figure out your definition of success, get a recipe, and find a person who has accomplished whatever it is that you want to accomplish and connect with them. How to connect with them? Provide value, all right? Don't be one of those people who send one of those messages, hi, I've been watching your videos. I have a few questions. Question 1, 2, 3, and 4. By the way, can we jump on a Skype call? You won't get a response to that because that person is probably getting 50 messages like this. You gotta be different. You gotta provide value, right? I mean, there are so many stories we could share now of people we both know that did that, but I mean, you want to make sure that when they open that email or when they get that phone call from you or listen to that audio message from you, they are thinking, wow, this person is really trying to help me. And then the reciprocity effect will work to your favor, and they will probably accept your help, and then they'll be thinking, damn, Martin helped me so much with this. I want to help him. Martin, how can I help you now? That's when you receive their help, but not before that. So, I mean, you're probably the best person I know to talk about it. So if you want to learn how to connect with people, just talk to Martin.